It's time to wake up, Warriors.
Are doing over spring break.
Eggs are hidden around the halls of our school. Stick around to learn more about today's egg hunt.
All this and more on today's episode of Wake Up Warriors.
Live from Penn Trafford High School, this is Wake Up Warriors. Wake Up Warriors starts now.
Good morning, Penn Trafford, and welcome to today's edition of Wake Up Warriors. Today is Tuesday, April 15th. I'm Maddie Longo.
And I'm Brooklyn Usmiller.
And we're ready to dive in. Spring break begins Thursday for this Sunday Easter holiday. Reporters spoke to a few students on what they plan to do while out of school.
So every Saturday before Sunday morning Easter, me and my family, we go to Easter Vigil, which is a pretty long mass. So every Easter, me and my family, we wake up early in the morning and we look for the Easter eggs that are all hidden throughout our house and yard. And then afterwards, we go and look at our Easter baskets, which are usually filled with candy, little knickknacks such as like perfume, swimsuits, etc. And then after that, we get ready for Easter dinner. Which all of our family comes over and we just have a really nice dinner and talk about what's going to be coming up in this upcoming summer.
What I do during Easter is I spend time with my family and we eat ham and we just have a fun time. I just relax. I just relax, have a fun time, just not being at school. I just enjoy relaxing. I hang out with my mom too.
Some Easter traditions my family does is we'll decorate eggs. We have an Easter egg hunt. We'll go to Mass on Easter. We'll decorate eggs. We decorate the house for Easter with lots of pretty pastel colors. On Easter break, my family just takes the time to relax and be with one another because it's starting to get warmer out. I love playing softball, so.
This has been Owen Tickerhoof reporting for PTTV.
The chorus concert is on May 10th, and Encore, the show choir group, has been working hard preparing for it. Reporter Julianne Fontano caught up with a few Encore members to get the details on how they've been preparing.
Encore is getting ready for their upcoming spring concert on May 10th. I caught up with two dance captains to get more details about their spring repertoire.
Our spring repertoire is Another Day of Sun, Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, Blame It on the Boogie, Help.
And then after that, there are two sectionals. There is a girls sectional, which is I Will Survive, and a guys sectional, which is Lost in the Woods.
And we're really excited. My favorite is probably Another Day of Sun because it's just so chaotic, but it's also fun and gets the crowd engaged a little bit.
For this spring concert, the dance captains have taken the initiative to create the choreography themselves.
Since Missy Kukuro had her baby, all the dance captains have choreographed all of the dances that Encore has done. So normally we send everyone to sectionals who's not a dance captain, and us dance captains go out into the hallway and work on it bit by bit at a time. Favorite one I've choreographed is definitely between Another Day of Sun and Wake Me Up Before You Go Go, because Wake Me Up Before You Go Go is fast and it's fun, but Another Day of Sun is just such an iconic song.
I like Encore because it gives me the chance to both dance and sing at the same time. And even though I just picked up dancing recently, I feel like it's a really good hobby. The dance captains have been great at helping us learn this music for the spring concert, and you should go see it because it's going to be a great concert.
This has been Julianne Fontano reporting for PTTV.
Attention juniors and seniors, prom will take place on Friday, May 2nd at Core Event Center. Tickets will be on sale until tomorrow, April 16th. You must be off the restricted list to purchase prom tickets, and you must remain off the restricted list to attend prom. Outside guest forms can be picked up outside of room 138 or in the main office. Please visit the pre-prom website that was emailed to all juniors and seniors for more information.
Speaking of prom, Ms. Thornton sent juniors and seniors the voting form for Prom King and Queen. Be sure to submit your vote. The form closes today at 2:25 p.m.
Attention seniors, the yearbook staff needs your photos for the senior slideshow to be aired on one of your last days of school. Please email photos from your elementary school, middle school, and high school years to pthsyearbook@penntrafford.org. They should feature small or large groups of students and must be of seniors only. The deadline is Friday, April 25th.
Today you'll find that the Student Union Easter Bunny will have hidden some eggs around the school. If you find an egg, please bring it to Miss Martini's room 141 to claim your prize. There are a variety of prizes in store. Only one egg per person, so if you find more than one, give it to a friend.
Okay, so the Easter egg hunt, a couple meetings ago, we were trying to figure out what we wanted to do. Someone said Easter egg hunt, and it's turned into this, where we have some baskets, some prizes. The Easter Bunny is going to hide some eggs throughout the school. And then on Tuesday, April 15th, there will be eggs hidden around the school. Whatever egg you find inside of it will be a little piece of paper. You need to bring the egg and the piece of paper down to my room, 141, to claim your prize. Some of the prizes will be Easter baskets, and some of them are some other prizes.
Yeah, this is an example of a basket you can win. This is the seniors. They made a kind of outdoorsy basket, and it's worth up to $100, so pretty good prizes.
Mr. Moses' honors history classes are creating album covers for the 1950s to the 1970s. This project is a fun and creative way for his students to get engaged and explore a different world than they know today as they dive into music of the time period.
Are you interested in running for a spot in the Student Union? On Tuesday, April 22nd, a form will be sent to your email to apply. This form is for all current freshmen, sophomores, and juniors. If you're interested, please complete the form by Thursday, May 1st by 2:25 p.m. Voting will begin the week of May 5th.
The FTA Club has some exciting events coming up for kids in our district, but they need your help to make the fun happen. Here's one of the FTA sponsors to tell you what you can do to help.
FTA Club is hosting another movie night. We are asking for donations like paper towels and 2 liters of pub. Also, just a reminder, our supply drive is still going on and is going on until April 18th. If you need an hour more of your community service, please stop by and donate 3 school supply items. It is a limit of 3 for 1 hour.
The final athletic signing photo opportunity will be held tomorrow at 9 a.m. Athletes who have committed to play their sport in college and would like to participate in the photo op should register in the athletic office.
The boys' tennis team traveled to Connellsville and delivered a dominant performance, defeating the Falcons 5-0. Luke Nicotero, Lucas Fox, and Evan Sadler each secured convincing wins in their singles matches. In doubles, Nina Sinceri and Ben Job earned a victory, while Aiden DeZerko and Christian Grills also came out on top, completing the sweep. The softball team traveled to crosstown foe Franklin Regional, where the Warriors had a dominant win over the Panthers. Pitcher Allison Pallone had a great game with 6 strikeouts. Senior Cameron Ponca went 3 for 3 with a 3-run homer and 4 RBIs. The defense held up strong, only letting the Panthers score 2 runs in this big 9-2 win.
The baseball team welcomed Trinity yesterday. The Warriors got off to a rough start, falling behind 4-0 after the top of the first inning. However, they battled back, scoring 3 runs over the next 3 innings to narrow the gap. Trinity added another run to make it 5-3, but the Warriors responded with a run in the 6th, cutting the deficit to just 1. Despite threatening late, the Warriors ultimately fell short 5-4.
The girls lacrosse team went up against Hempfield last night. The girls fought hard, and it was worth it, winning 15-2. Here are varsity lacrosse captains Gianna Badai, Annabelle Aquino, and Adeline Hawk, bringing you more on the game.
This game was really good because last season we did so well and we advanced so far in Whippeals and States that we moved up a section. So we've been playing a bunch of really hard teams and we've been doing really good, but it is hard to put up points with so many losses on the roster and playing teams that are at such a high level. So being able to do this and be out there with the girls was a really good learning experience and a really good morale boost for the season.
I think it was good. Everybody got a lot of reps. I had fun. I hope everybody else had fun, and we're going to try and do the same thing against Mount Lebo on Wednesday.
This gave us the opportunity for girls that might not normally get to play varsity to come on the field, and people that normally play defense, they got a chance on attack and got to score some goals, get some points. So it was kind of just a fun game overall with trying new things.
Tonight in sports, boys tennis travels to Alpha Tennis and Fitness for an 11:15 open section double. Track is on the road at Hempfield for an open meet at 3 o'clock. Softball welcomes Kiski for a 4:30 matchup. The boys lacrosse team welcomes Crosstown Foe Gateway for a youth night at 7 o'clock. The volleyball team hosts Hempfield for a 7 o'clock matchup. Good luck to our Warriors tonight. And check the PT Athletics Twitter account for any weather-related cancellations.
And that concludes today's broadcast of Wake Up Warriors. We now invite you to stand for the Pledge of the Flag. This has been Maddie Longo
and Brooklyn Usmiller.
Thank you for tuning in. Have a good day, PT.